okay. Okay, yeah, this is my first time here doing that. Yeah, this would be my first time doing a live, whatever they call this, a stream. And yeah, so I had a recent debate. I have a twin brother, so we got into it going about the flat Earth, blah de da, and I guess I've never heard of the flat Earth other than maybe a few years ago when everybody went insane about the COVID insanity, which was I don't know, questionable, and and you know, so that kind of exposed a lot of things about the flu and everything and vaccines and stuff. I'm not gonna really get into anything about it, but the flat Earth. All right, now here's where we're having trouble. Here's where we got to get things straight. All right, here's what we got to do. We got to think, man. You got to use your noggin, man. Use those little brain cells back in there. All right. I hear an argument about the different kinds of maps that you can use to represent a circular map or a round object on a flat plane. There's a bunch of different kinds, and they happen to have one that looks kind of like the logos for the whatever whatever, and they say, oh well, it's distorted, and this is the ice wall, and you can't go into Antarctica. Bullshit. You can fucking go into Antarctica. They don't want people there because they got a bunch of military bases there. They bought it all up. They got the land. That's their shit. If there is, I believe more so that maybe there's like an inner pocket or some inner Earth spaces in there where it gets the sun along. I mean, who knows? And we can't explore it. Who fucking knows? But the point is, I know when I look outside and it looks like I'm under a dome, but I know I'm only seeing, a small part because I'm looking up and I know the earth is round. So when I go I've been to Germany in 2006. So when I'm in Germany, I look up. The sun goes like it takes, it's an 8-hour difference if you're on the other side of the world or whatever it is, whatever time zone you're in. It's not the same everywhere. And you can explain it with the type of graphical, like a flat map, the same way you could explain it on a globe. This shit is the same. This is never going to be different. I've seen it done. I've seen the guy prove it. He proved the flat earthers wrong. Everything you people say, it makes no sense. Okay, another one I hear a lot. What do they say? These people, they say, oh, look, NASA lied about this or that. They lied about the moon landing. Well, maybe they did, and maybe they didn't. Maybe they really went to the moon and they saw some shit they weren't ready to tell us about. And so they wanted to keep it under wraps. So they made a hoax of a hoax. I mean, you never know. Whatever. Maybe. Okay, let's say NASA didn't. Still doesn't mean the Earth is flat. People say, all right, so the Earth is like a big round glass table, and then there's a big wall on the edge of it. And look at this guy that flew to Antarctica. He says that there's a big fucking ice wall. And then over that, there's just vast, flat Earth. And at the end of it all is just a big bubble. All right, well, how do you explain how the fucking ocean goes however many miles deep it goes. And how do you explain how tall the mountains go? I mean, flat is like uh this piece of paper right here. This piece of paper, that's flat. Okay? That's flat. See that? Flat. See that shit? That's flat. When it's doing it, it's not flat. The only thing to explain is gravity. Then the other argument they use is, oh, gravity's fake. They lied about gravity. It's all about buoyancy. Because I can mix oil and water together, and what? Well, the oil will come to the top or something, and I put a balloon on top of that, and the balloon floats right to the top. If gravity's so strong, why doesn't it rip you to shreds, pulling you under? Another one is, that's just ridiculous. The other one is, so if you're in an airplane and you're going 500 miles an hour, why is like the flesh not being ripped off your face? It's because you're driving in your car, you're going 100 miles an hour, your flesh doesn't rip off your face because it's the momentum. There's nothing coming against you. It's like simple physics of force, energy and force. It's like the laws of nature. You forgot about all the laws of nature and gravity. Because now gravity isn't real. Like how dumb can you be? Gravity's not real. Like I'm dropping this roll of paper and it just dropped. If I didn't put my muscle against the force of gravity, my hand just drops. What do you say about that? You can't explain that away. If you spill a beer, it drops. Like what is your what? And this guy, what is it? Flat Earth Dave. I'd really like to have a chit chat with that guy. He's hilarious. All he says is that, oh yeah, God told him that the earth's flat. I don't care if God told you fucking pigs shit rainbows. You'd fucking believe him, probably. The shocking point is that, my brother, he's a smart, educated fella, and my family's intelligent, smart, educated people. Um, the grown-ups there, half of them went to go get the jabs. Oh, devastating. So that was horrible. Uh, my brothers, of course, were too smart to do all that, but now all of a sudden, my twin brother, thinks the Earth's flat. All right. I tried to humor him. I tried to devil's advocate it, and there's just no way. If you believe the Earth is flat, you, my friend, are an idiot. You can look outside and you can see water is a gigantic mass, all one big, huge mass. That's why it suctions onto the fucking earth, the big round ball, because it's such a big mass. And that's why, how do you explain when the moon comes around, gravity changes the tides of the ocean? How do you explain that? Huh? Did you forget about that? Shit that you used to know when you were 2, when you went to the beach, or when you went on a boat ride. You got to check when the fucking tide's coming in, or you get stuck out on the fucking ocean all night. People navigate with the stars, and there's astrology and all this ancient fucking artwork that shows 9 planets around the sun, orbiting around the sun. How can you explain that? It's thousands of years old, before NASA, before even what we know as civilization, civilized society. This shit's way ahead of our time. And it probably happened 2 million times over in the past. Anyways, I'm here to talk junk on flat earth idiots because that's what I think they are. I'm sick of hearing about it. You can't make a decent argument. So I'm just going to start calling you what you are, stupid idiots. So, and now there's a new term called, what do they call us? Ballers or globers, or like, get the hell out of here with that shit, please. Get the hell out. Oh, the round ballers. Okay. How dumb can you get? Just get out of here with this mess. I'm done.